Hello, everyone who is joining us right now. We are live. Yeah, we're going live today. I'm going live with my colleagues, the amazing teachers who piloted our courses for secondary school, Пані Юлія, who piloted Full Blast, and also Пані Ольга, who piloted Prepare. Yeah, hello everyone. So you have probably learned from the description of today's webinar and meeting, yeah, that we will be talking about our secondary school, about 8th grades, yeah, and what's new, what's coming for our students and for teachers. Yeah, we have people from Sumy, from Kyiv, Mykolaiv. Hello, hello. How are you all? How are you doing? Yeah, nice to see you all too. Hello, hello. Тернопіль, Сміла. People all over Ukraine. Also, yeah, Poltava, Lviv. Пані Юлія, Пані Ольга, don't be surprised if you see countries like, I don't know, Finland or anything like that, because we have our teacher community all around the world, and they also visit our webinars, yeah? So I think you will enjoy seeing and hearing from lots of teachers from all corners of the world, basically. Окей. Волинь, Чернігів, Дніпро. Окей. Черкаси region, Дніпро, Харків region. Nice. Nice. Lots of people. Lots of people. Okay. Are you all excited about the upcoming secondary school competition for the books, for the textbooks? Can you tell us in the chat box? Okay, Donetsk region, hello. Запоріжжя, Черкаси, hello, hello. Okay. Invincible Kharkiv, yes, yes. So, are you at all excited about the upcoming students' books, textbooks for the 8th grade? I see pluses, okay. Have you checked out our Facebook post about that was published yesterday? And did you use the opportunity to get the how should I say it in English? Yeah, the notebook for keeping track of your students' achievements in secondary school. Yeah, універсальний щоденник спостережень, because we decided to share this material with the teachers. Yeah, and we asked you to leave us a comment under our Facebook post about your expectations when it comes to the secondary grades, yeah, the 8th grade students' books. And for everyone who leaves a comment, our amazing managers will send you the notebook, yeah, that you can use throughout the secondary school, NUS secondary school. So use this opportunity to add something to your teacher portfolio, yeah, to your teacher arsenal. I usually like to call it arsenal, but I don't mean like weapons. Yeah, I meant it like the things that you can use to improve your teaching, yeah, to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Yes, hello everyone. Дніпро, Ямпіль, hello, hello. Poltava, Dnipro, lots of people. Hello from Kyiv, hello. I will make sure to share the link to the Facebook post that I mentioned in the chat box in a little while. Yeah, and yeah, use this opportunity to add something to your portfolio. Yeah, that will be helpful. Okay, I will ask my wonderful speakers, yeah, to turn on their microphones, to turn on their cameras, yeah, which they already have, and greet you all, say a few words before we start, yeah? Who's going first? Пані Ольга.
Hello everyone, my name is Ольga Moroz, and today I'm going to represent my teaching experience. I hope that it will be useful for you. So it is really important to see that you follow the same way as others, and I will be really glad if you find something useful for you in my presentation.
Okay, thank you, Пані Ольга. Пані Юлія, can you turn on your microphone and say a few words?
So, yes, thank you. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. My name is Yulia, and I am the teacher. So, I practice in the town of Sumy, and I am an active participant of the pilot project from primary school.
Okay, awesome. Thank you all. Thank you, Pani Yulia. Thank you, Pani Olga. Yeah, I will start my presentation. Yeah, I will share with all of you some information that I need to share that I very much hope will be useful also. And yeah, I think we can start, right? Okay, let me check the chat box. Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay, I will ask Pani Yulia and Pani Olga to turn off their cameras. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, my very quick presentation is called New Courses for the 8th Grade, a Comprehensive Overview. Yeah. So we all know that we have lots of things happening in secondary school, yeah, especially with things gearing up towards the textbook competition for the secondary school. And I wanted to share with you some new information, yeah, before it actually starts, that competition, that I mean. I won't talk too much about myself because if you attend our webinars, yeah, our All Ukrainian webinars, you already know everything that there is to know about me. Yeah, but that number on the slide should be, at this point, should be 13 years of experience. Usually I say more than 10, yeah? I worked with NUS in primary and in secondary school. Hopefully I will get to work in high school with NUS also by helping in creating textbooks for students. I taught and still teach different age groups, yeah, use digital resources and online activities. And as usual, in my humble opinion, I call myself an expert in creating those materials for students. Okay, so the thing that is very interesting and always gains the attention of
Jana, excuse me, but we can see only the first slide. So
what? Thank you for saying that. I'm sorry. For some reason, okay. So can you tell me, do you see the certificate right now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you so much. So, yeah, on February 13th, yeah, after one day for each of our webinars, as usual, you will receive an email, yeah? You need to fill out the form, yeah? And at the end, after you press надіслати, you will see the link to the folder that will hold all of the certificates for the participants, yeah? If you use your phone to search for your certificate, I would advise you to use your laptops or your computers, yeah, your personal computers. Why? Because for some reason, I don't know why, the phones only show the first 100 of people And also it's harder to search by name on the phone. So use your laptop, use your personal computer, PC, to look for your certificate. It would be way easier. And also use a folder which is called для швидкого пошуку, and the document in it which is called перелік учасників, because it has a list of all of the participants who registered and were present for the webinar, and right beside the name and the surname would be the link to the certificate. Yeah, and remember that the certificate will be for 2 hours. If we spend 2.5 hours, today, then it will be for 2.5 hours. I know how important it is to keep track of your hours of experience, for the future career. Okay, so did the slide change? Can you see the agenda? I'm just checking because for some reason Zoom decided...
we can see. They are changed.
Yeah, thank you so much, because I was having a webinar. I had, a webinar yesterday, and I was also showing my presentation in Zoom. And for some reason, the same thing happened that happened today. Yeah, my slides weren't changing on the screen. So I don't know what's going on, but Zoom probably decided to, I don't know, change its ways for me this time. Yeah, but going back to our agenda, the 8th grade English, what awaits teachers and students. I will show you the Prepare Ukrainian Edition Grade 8 and Full Blast Plus for Ukraine Grade 8. Also, I will provide you with ways that you can keep communicating with us, and also find some useful information and some useful resources for your practice, for your teaching in school. Okay, so the 8th grade English for NUS, is a very important step, the 8th grade, for our students, because we, along with them, are taking one more important step in achieving the level B1, that they are supposed to have at the end of the 9th grade, right? And we have these 2 documents that we follow, these model programs, that each school has chosen by themselves, for themselves. And of course, we have everything in those documents. We have the grammar topics, we have the lexical topics, we have the vocabulary, so everything and anything and everything. Also, we have a list of competencies that students are supposed to gain and improve, work on over the course of 5 years of the cycle that we start in the 5th grade and continue up to the 9th grade, Also, we have the results that you should expect by the end of each grade, by the end of each year, basically. And of course, types of tasks that we teachers can and should use to achieve those goals, those results that we hope to achieve. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pan Serhiy. Thank you so much. Hello, also. I'm happy to see you all too. And you know that according to these programs, we even make sure that our textbooks, that they correspond to those model programs. It's not because we decided to do so, but because we have a requirement from our Ministry of Education. And of course, we need to have a document that regulates what we teach, not how we teach, because we all have different approaches, different methods, different strategies, but what to teach, basically, in which grades what to teach, yeah, and many different aspects. And of course, to help keep the process of teaching students structured, yeah? So it's not all over the place and it's not creating chaos, yeah, in our lives and in our students' lives. Okay, so from Lingvist Publishing House, we offer you 2 courses, yeah? The first one is, of course, Prepare, Ukrainian Edition, Grade 8, which corresponds to the model program whose author is Zimomria, Moisyuk, Trifan, and others. Yeah, I won't list all of them. And you probably know, yeah, that for the 3 consecutive years, Prepare, Ukrainian Edition has won first place in the NUS textbook competition. Prepare is the absolute leader in the textbook competition for the secondary school. And trust me, when I say this, that me as a methodologist and my colleagues, the head editor and each and every editor that works on the student's book, on the workbook, teacher's book, we very much rejoice, yeah, when we see the results of the schools choosing and when we see the amount of votes that not just Prepare but also Full Blast gets, and it makes our hearts feel full and warm when we see just how much you appreciate our work, how much you appreciate the effort we put into creating those materials for you. Okay, just checking the chat box. Okay, I see people saying that they use Prepare too. Pani Olena, yeah, Pani Natalia, thank you so much. Okay, when we mention also Prepare, yeah, so please take note about this change because it's important to know, to remember this, yeah? The team of authors has changed, but it didn't affect the quality of the course book, yeah, of the course as a whole. So please keep in mind that when you are looking for the Prepare Grade 8 in the textbook competition, yeah, from this time it's UIRO, yeah, please take note that the authors, there are still 3 authors, yeah, and they have changed, yeah, the names have changed. The new authors are James Styrene, Nicholas Timms, and Anne Robinson. Now I would like to introduce you to the new authors and, yeah, let you know a little bit more about them. So, for James Styrene, yeah, I also put his Ukrainian, his name and surname in Ukrainian, and I did the same for the 2 authors who come after James, so you can remember, yeah, how their names are pronounced in Ukrainian and on the cover of the student's book. So James Styrene, he lives and works, yeah, in Oxford. He is a very accomplished author who has lots of certifications, yeah, and he worked for 10 years as an editor, yeah, because before becoming the author, yeah, a freelance author in 2005. He has written more than 50 English language books, yeah, titles, as Cambridge likes to say, including secondary school books, yeah, and materials for exams. And when he is not writing books, he is still teaching part-time in Oxford, yeah, in a language school in Oxford. Okay, next we have Nicholas Timms, yeah. So, okay, again, take note that in Ukrainian, yeah, we have Z, Timms. So Nicholas Timms, yeah, began his career in teaching in Lisbon, Portugal. Yeah, he also is an accomplished teacher. He has lots of certifications to prove it. Yeah, and he has published. He has he is a part of the group of authors, yeah, who created lots of textbooks in English for Cambridge, yeah. He writes ELT materials. He has written more than 20 titles for different levels, yeah, for primary, secondary, and for adult learners. And of course, Anne Robinson, yeah? You probably know Anne because she is often attending and taking part in conferences for Ukraine, yeah? You probably also know her as the author or co-author of our Prepare Around the World, yeah, culture book. So enjoy this, yeah, use this resource also. Anne is a senior presenter for Cambridge in Spain, yeah, and she has written lots of books. She is the author of Fun for Starters, Movers, Flyers. She's a co-author of many other books. And of course, she's a co-author of our Prepare Grade 8. Yeah. So the second course that we offer you is, of course, Full Blast Plus, yeah, Grade 8 for Ukraine. It corresponds to the model program, which is written by Ridko, Shalenko, and others. And it's the best course book that combines classic methodology with 21st century skills. Yeah, the group of authors, Mitchell and Malkagiani, yeah, they pride themselves in creating a textbook that provides teachers with a support, yeah, with methodological support and with the classic methodology in teaching English, but also making sure that students learn things that will be useful in this day and age, yeah, and definitely helping students learn modern spoken English, yeah. I can assure you that for Full Blast Plus 8, we will definitely get the interactive whiteboard activity resource, yeah. So it's in the works right now. Our partners at MM Publications are working on it. So I can promise you that until the start of the school year, yeah, 2025, we will get it. We will be able to provide you with this resource, yeah? So, no, before this, let me share with you something else, okay? Can you tell me in the chat box, do you see the browser where I have the Lingvist publishing website open? Yes, good. So we already shared the samples for the 8th grade on both pages, on Prepare and on Full Blast. Yeah, so let me do this. Okay, thank you everyone for your answers. Yeah. And we have the 8th grade, yeah, here. And you can see that we have the samples for the student's book, for the workbook, the teacher's book, test book, grammar, of course, the audios, video and worksheets. And same is going on for Full Blast. Yeah, we also have all of the same samples. But what has changed? The internet support that we provide for our teachers and for students, it's changed its location right now. Yeah. So when you click on the button, which is called інтернет-підтримка для курсу, you will be transported, yeah, to the page which is called ВШО, so Українська школа онлайн, yeah. And that is the requirement for the course, for the student's book, to get the recognition, yeah, to be able to participate in the textbook competition. So we moved our internet support to the VSHO. To be able to see it, yeah, to look at it, you need to be registered on this website. It's easy. I think that Pani Olga and Pani Yulia will attest to that it's an easy process for registering, and it's definitely helpful when you are working with your students, yeah? So for example, we have Prepare, we have Unit 1, and let me share with you what the internet support looks like when you see it on VSHO. Yeah, we have the page, the starting page, basically, yeah, where we have the greeting for our students. And we also have the aims, yeah, for working with this unit, yeah. After we have moved on, we have the audio resources, yeah, both for students' book and workbook. Next, we have our Quizlet cards, yeah, already installed sort of, yeah, into the page, into the program, and you can use it and work in different ways. Pani Olga will share lots of interesting things with you about using Quizlet. Also, yeah, the second part for Quizlet. Next, we have our word wall grammar games. Yeah. Also, we have writing activity. Yeah. Next, we have the vocabulary worksheet. So every worksheet that your student will need. Also, the videos that usually support Prepare course are already integrated into this internet support on VSHO. And we added this page, which we called Підтримка батьків, but also students can definitely use it, yeah, because we have a vocabulary list with all of the words that our students will be working with, yeah, with the translations, and of course with the descriptions, which parts of speech are those words, and so on and so on. Yeah? Same here, same for Full Blast. We have basically the same structure, yeah, but it's slightly bigger than that. Why? Because we know that the structure of Full Blast modules is different, yeah? And we, again, have the greeting, we have the goals for the module, yeah? Again, the audio files, we have for each sub-unit, I guess we can call it that, yeah? We have our Quizlet cards, yeah, for each part. Next, we have our grammar games, yeah? Same as we had for Prepare. And we have the writing activity, also same as we had for Prepare. We have the vocabulary review, the revision. I will say that I had lots of fun creating these worksheets for the students. It's my creation. And I usually tend to be very critical of my work, but I enjoy doing this because it makes me feel like I'm back in school again, and I create lots of interesting and useful materials for students and for teachers. And also, yeah, take note that the worksheets here, they are without the keys. The worksheets with keys are available on the Lingvist publishing website, will be available very soon. And of course, again, the support for the parents, yeah, the word list with all of the vocabulary, the phrases, the expressions, with translations, with again, yeah, with everything that you need. And of course, you can download these pages if needed. Yeah. Okay. So now let me go back to my presentation. Yeah. And okay, what's my mouse has disappeared for some reason. I'm so sorry. let me check. Where's my mouse? My mouse is missing on the screen. I can't see it for some reason. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me. Okay. So, do you remember this event? Yeah. Have you attended this event in 2024? Because I have news to share about this. Sorry. Do you remember it? No? Yes? Tell me in the chat box.
We can see only the first slide of the presentation.
Again, what's going on? Okay. Can you see my slide right now?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, thank you. So, do you remember our Linguist United Conference Ukraine from 2024? Yeah? Okay, good everyone, good everyone. So, let me share the news with you that we will be having our NUS Day of Linguist United Conference Ukraine in March. Yeah, as usual, of course, we will have our, right now I can say that it will be March 11th. Yeah, so I have a very important question for you. Yeah, so I listened to some of my colleagues, and I wanted to ask you, should we have our Linguist United Conference Ukraine in 2025? Should we have it in Ukrainian language? Yeah, should we prepare all of our speeches, yeah, in Ukrainian, or should we keep it in English? What do you think? Can you, okay, English? Okay, English, yeah. I'm 50-50, okay, mixed style, okay, good. English is preferred, yeah, because I know that because we are English teachers, and all of our events that we usually host are in English, yeah. So I think, yeah, we can probably do it in a mixed style, yeah, we can do this, and thank you. I have added this question to the questionnaire, yeah, that you need to fill out. So please also let me know in the questionnaire which language should we use, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And yeah, to keep in touch, remember that I told you that I wanted to share some information, yeah? To keep in touch with us all of the time, and also have access to some interesting news and materials, I offer you, yeah, a way to join our communities, yeah? So, we have created our official Telegram groups for each of our secondary courses, for Prepare Ukrainian Edition, and of course for Full Blast Plus for Ukraine. You can scan the QR code to become a member of that group. And of course, throughout the webinar, yeah, throughout our mini conference, I like to call it, I will share with you links in the chat box, like the direct links, not the QR codes, but the direct links that you can also use to join our Telegram groups. Each group, yeah, has some as we call it in Ukrainian, hilki, yeah, has some branches that are, of course, divided by a topic. And you can, like, follow the group, the Telegram group, and, of course, check out all of the branches in it and use it for communication, for always being, for always knowing what is going on, yeah, being, keeping your head on a swivel when it comes to knowing things, yeah? So Hopefully you will join the group. It's not just for the 8th grade, it's for the whole course. Yeah, starting from the 5th grade and up to the 9th grade. And even then we may continue, yeah, having those courses in our schools. Yeah. So if you want to, you can scan the QR code, or I will share with you links in the chat box during the webinar. Yeah. If needed, you know that you can contact me by using my email address, by using my mobile phone that you can see right now on the screen. Yeah, it depends whichever source of connection you choose, yeah, to use. And of course, you can get your hands on any of our courses, yeah, of our course books and its components, be it a workbook, a textbook, a grammar book, whichever you like, in our internet store, yeah, or by contacting our managers. And yeah, the 8th grades are coming soon. The students' books or textbooks, the workbooks, teachers' books also, and our option of obtaining the teacher's book for free by ordering 20 plus workbooks for the course that you will be teaching is on the table. Yeah, so you can use it also when the workbooks will be in stock, when you can actually order them. Okay, I'm done for the time being. Yeah. Okay. Now I will ask Pani Olga, yeah, to get ready to communicate with you all. Yeah. Yeah, I will share the link to the communities, to the Telegram groups right now, as I turn off my microphone and my camera and leave Pani Olga to share her experience with you all. And yeah, thank you all for connecting with us today. Yeah, have fun learning new things from Pani Olga and from Pani Julia. And if you need to ask something, you can always do so in the chat box. I will be happy to answer you all. Okay, Pani Olga, the floor is yours.
So, but I'd like to share the screen.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Can you see my presentation? The first slide. Yana,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. The theme of my speech is using authentic textbooks in secondary schools, insights from my own teaching experience. Let me introduce myself at first. My name is Ольга Мороз, and I am an English teacher at the Scientific Lyceum Polit. Today, I am going to explain why our Lyceum chose Prepare 8. I will also share my experience in introducing, practicing, and mastering the vocabulary from this resource. Finally, I will discuss the importance of key vocabulary in working with reading, listening, and grammar. I have been teaching for nearly 27 years and have always dreamt about having authentic textbook for students in state schools. Thanks to the support of students' parents in our Lyceum, we have an opportunity to learn English using authentic textbooks, such as New Destination. These would have been difficult without parental involvement and their financial support. With the introduction to new Ukrainian school approach to textbook selection, we now have even more opportunities to access quality resources. Our Lyceum begins from grade 8, and next year we will meet and we will welcome our first Nushivtsi. For many years, we have collaborated with Lingvіст, which introduced us to their platform. It was especially helpful during quarantine. They regularly recommend new resources for our students, and we closely follow their updates, trying to anticipate which textbook will be available in the coming years. When they suggested working with the new edition Prepare 10 and 11 for senior schools, grades 10 and 11, we fully supported the initiative. Similarly, we have now chosen Prepare for the 8th grade students. Prepare 8 is a well-structured and a user-friendly textbook that provides engaging and practical content, making it easy for students to navigate and learn effectively. Now, I would like to share my experience in mastering vocabulary from this textbook. I follow the order that presented in the book, and one of the most valuable resources I use is Quizlet. I use and subscribe to Quizlet Plus, and this paid version is quite affordable and gives you a lot of opportunities. You can see them on the screen. Let me share how I integrate Quizlet into my lesson. I create separate classes where I can track my students' progress. However, for Prepare 8, I don't create vocabulary sets myself. I simply copy them and add to my classes. Once the sets are in my class, students can learn at their own pace using flashcards, practice tests, and matching exercises as many times as they need. It does not take much time and really useful for me and for my students. When introducing new vocabulary, students can listen to authentic pronunciation examples. We then reinforce learning through interactive games like Live and Checkpoints. This is especially valuable in online lessons. Before dictation exercises, students take a Quizlet test with written questions, and I can track their results in my class. In this case, they have to be limited in time. Of course, much depends on students' academic honesty, but as I always say, honesty is the best policy. Everything we do and learn is for ourselves, not just for teachers or parents. Now, I invite you to join my class, play along with me, and try a test with written questions.
I shared the link in the chat box for
No,
the
I
activity.
think that, so the link.
Yeah, so please follow Pani Olga and join her and try for yourself.
I hope that you will join my class and you will practice English with me and you will see the results. You see, only when we see and try ourselves, we can show the result and we prove ourselves to use something. So I'm waiting for you. I hope that you will be able to join the class. So do we have volunteers? Chat. It is not a game, it is a link to join the class. Okay, I will try to copy the link one more time. Maybe
Yeah,
it does not work.
please follow Pani Olga's link because it follows. Yeah, for me, I clicked the link and it followed to the Quizlet page.
You see that there are two members. I can see. So maybe somebody else will be able to join. So yes, of course, you have to use a Quizlet at once. You have to be registered. Usually my students are registered, but I think that no new links. So the material, for example, code. the link that is used usually to join the class is the same, and I'm sharing it in the chat. So I can see that I can see that there are many participants and we can continue. So you see that there are a lot of activities that we can do in our Quizlet class. And I suggest one of them. My students really like to play Quizlet live. What does it mean? You see, and know that all students nowadays are really competitive. If they are competitive, they would like to see if they are the first and know the words the better. So you see that I can choose a different regime if it is in teams or if it is individually. And then I can choose the way how to play, to translate from English into Ukrainian or to translate from Ukrainian into English. Of course, I use this variant. So you see that there is the game. I copy the link again and share this link in the chat. Join the game. I'm waiting for students. So join, press the link, and then if you are the member of my class, and use the preview. I can see that there is the first player. There are two of them. So I'm waiting for other students. Support me and join the game, please. So to see the result of the game. So there are two. What about others? Is it possible to use? No, there is no.
Yeah,
You have
the
to
code. Yeah, I can see the code. It's on the top left corner.
But I usually copy the link, share it in the chat. The task is to copy the link, then go to Google, press it, and join the game. So I can see that there are 7 participants, and thanks for your support, my dear colleagues. So, and I hope that now you will play with me. Not with me, I will follow how you will play. So you can see the participants, and now your task is to choose the correct word. So you see that the game is over when the first player will find and will finish, will find all the words, will find all matching the words and their meanings. So, and we can see that there are 5 players who are playing. So you see that they play and they practice the words individually at this stage. They can see the words, they can match the words. You see, the most important task for teachers is to force students to see the words as many times as they can, to remember the word. So you see that the winner today is Yulia Smolova. Thank you, Yulia, for your play. So, and now we can play the game twice or 3 times if they want. And one of the tests that I really appreciate now when we are online, online, we combine online and offline way of learning. When we are online, again, we need to see that students learn the words, that they know the words. So I ask the students to choose the test. And my dear students, there are 8 or 7 of you that are in the class. You have to go to the class, choose the set of the words, prepare 8, unit 1, vocabulary game 1, choose the set of the word, follow my instructions. You have to choose test. And then I ask students to choose the number of the words. Let it be 5 today. Then we have to choose the language of the answer. Of course, it is English. Then I ask to choose the written questions and of other options. The only option that must be on is written questions. And then you will have to start the test. You will have to do it by yourselves without my help. The only thing that I can do, I can follow your progress. I can back to my class, go to the page that is named as progress. So, and you can see that there are two students that have already started doing the test. They are Лінгвіст, Yana and Oksana Yevchuk. So when they finish the test, then we'll see the result of it. Of course, again, academic honesty is the most important thing, especially now. And we teach our students that the most precious thing is knowledge. And knowledge and skills they will get only when they practice by themselves without trying to cheat the teacher. So you see that I have to update. And you see the results. So 80% and 100%. And then I use these results to give them the marks for their knowledge of the vocabulary. One more time, we can back to materials. We can choose prepare 8. And again, students can learn, match, checkpoint, flashcards, test, and do everything by themselves. I think that it is a really useful resource for teachers when we working online or offline. It does not depend. They have these they have Quizlet on their phones, and they usually remind the words before writing a dictation. Without a dictation, without learning the words, I think it is impossible to learn any language. But it is my opinion. So, and now let's go on. Let's go on with my presentation. The next experience I'd like to share is how I work with key vocabulary. English is one of the most commonly chosen subjects for NMT. And the earlier we start preparing, the better our students will perform. Research studies as PISA show that many students struggle with text comprehension. Their reading skills are underdeveloped. This is absolutely true. You see that approximate loss of reading is 2 years of study in reading. Today, many 8th graders find it difficult to identify key information in texts and assignments. That's why we take a step-by-step approach to learning how to do it effectively. As usual, we start by scanning the text. In this textbook, there is a task specifically designed for this activity, where students must find answers to short questions. Their focus should be on identifying the necessary information rather than understanding every single word. At this stage, I emphasize that the primary goal is not full comprehension, but rather grasping the main idea of the story, identifying the topic, and preparing for the contest. Next, we read the question and answer choices, underline the keywords in each, and emphasize that a keyword is usually a single word, not a full sentence, and these words do not necessarily form a complete thought. The next step is reading the text. We learn that in most cases, each question corresponds to a specific paragraph. The task is to identify synonymous phrases, expressions that convey the same meaning as those as in the questions. However, words that appear exactly as they do in the questions can be misleading, so we must be cautious. After finding a possible answer, we double-check by eliminating incorrect options before making a final choice. We repeat this process for each question, refining our skills along the way. Since we purchase the book, students are expected to complete all tasks directly in them. They may use pencils, highlighters. After completing the activity, the text has to look just like it does in the photo. It is a requirement for them. Only this proves that they do the task by themselves. We follow the same approach for the listening tasks. First, we identify keywords in the questions and answer choices. Then we listen to the audio for the first time and discuss correct answers. During the second listening, I pause at key moments to highlight evidence for the correct answer. If time allows, we listen one more time without looking at the task in the student book. This time, students focus on catching and understanding every word. Finally, they share how much they understood, estimating their comprehension in percents. Also, I use the same approach to introduce grammar. After completing the exercises in the corresponding lesson, we move to the grammar reference section and underline the keywords. By the end, the page with the rules usually looks like it does in the photo. I prefer to share my screen, display the textbook, and underline key points while students follow along to do the same in their own books. This way, they only need to remember 3-5 keywords to explain the usage of tenses: present simple, regular, fact, state words that express think or feel. In a minute, you see, if we use PDF variant of the book, we can use the tools. I prefer these tools that helps me to paint. When we are online, I show everything to them. We underline the words, keywords, they follow me, and then when we are offline, they have to show how they work with me during online lessons. During offline lessons, we do the same all together. So let's continue. There are many useful online resources, and one of the best is Test English. It provides clear, bright, and visually engaging explanation, which are especially helpful since today's students tend to remember information better when they see it. The next step is to complete the test available on the site to reinforce their understanding. Another great resource is WordWall, which can be used to practice vocabulary, grammar, and other language skills. I personally prefer to use it for grammar practice. There are grammar games available on the show from Lingvist, but WordWall makes it easy to find the right game based on the grammar rules being studied. In the free version, you need to register and then search for the necessary game using Google. There are plenty of options to choose from, and the only thing you need to do is to save a game link and then share it in Google Classroom or in your chat with students. Although you won't see the students' result at this stage, the main goal is to encourage them to practice. If we are online, they share their results in the chat. If we are offline, they can immediately ask for help if they make a mistake. This approach helps them develop essential language skills. As teachers, we receive immediate feedback, allowing us to quickly assess whether students are struggling or if they have understood the material clearly. Today, I focused on developing vocabulary, practice in reading, listening, and grammar. In my opinion, these are the foundational skills. Once we have a strong grasp of them, we'll be ready to develop the next skill, speaking. Many people want to speak fluently without first learning vocabulary and grammar rules. But in my opinion, that's impossible. These fundamentals are essential. Without them, everything else can fall apart. So thank you for your attention, participation, stay safe and well, and of course, peace for Ukraine. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Pani Olga, so much for sharing your experience, for sharing your tips, how you use resources, how you strive to teach your students to be better, yeah? And I see lots of thank yous in the chat box for you. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for, I know for sure that you were one of the teachers who agreed without a doubt when you heard about the option of being a part of the piloting, yeah, of trying out a new student's book. And I hope that we continue to build this relationship, yeah, with you, with your school, and that you will be using our courses, our resources, and sharing your thoughts, your feedback for us, because it's very important to hear from teachers who actually use our resources on practice, in practice, how it works, what do we need to improve, what should be changed, and so on and so on. So thank you so much, Pani Olga. Thank you for agreeing to be a speaker today. And yeah, lots of thank yous from the colleagues in the chat box. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. Okay. Pani Julia is ready to start, I think. Yeah. So I can pass the word, yeah, to Pani Julia. She piloted the Full Blast Plus course book, and she was the first one to volunteer as a speaker for our mini conference today. So I'm very happy to present Pani Julia to all of you, and yeah, she will share with you her own experience working with our pilot course, Full Blast Plus, and also she will share her knowledge, yeah, teaching students English and how to work with grammar, yeah. So I saw lots of questions about the internet support for нашою. So at the end of our mini conference, I will be sharing the process of accessing it one more time so you can all see how it works. Okay, now I'm turning off my camera, my microphone, and Pani Julia, the floor is yours.
So, thank you, Pani Jano. So, I'm going to share my presentation. So, can you see my presentation?
Yeah, we can see.
So, okay, thank you. So, good afternoon, colleagues, one more time, and nice to see you at the conference for English teachers, New Ukrainian School Teacher Conference, what to expect in the 8th grade. So, and the topic of my speech will be the importance of learning grammar in the English language, rules and communication. And why did I choose this topic? So, the theme is very actual because learning English grammar is important for several reasons. Clear communication, professional and academic success. So, good grammar is essential in formal writing, business communication, and academic settings. Improved writing and speaking, learning other languages, confidence in expression. So knowing grammar well boosts confidence in speaking and writing, helping you express yourself accurately and precisely. Better reading comprehension, avoiding misunderstandings. Incorrect grammar can lead to misunderstandings or even unintended humor, which may affect your credibility. So, and covering my topic, we will get acquainted with the following aspects as why grammar is important in learning English, the role of grammar in communication and writing, and balancing rules and fluent communication. So, and now you can see some information about me. So I am Yulia Trobachova. I am the English teacher in one of the schools in the town of Sumy, and I am an active participant of the pilot project. So I started this new teaching with my learners in the first grade, when they were in the first grade. Now they are the students of the 8th grade, so and we keep working in secondary school, implementing some approaches in real life. So, and now, my dear colleagues, I want you to share your feelings and emotions according to this dog skill. So I want you to type in the chat room, which dog are you today? So please do it. Share your feelings and emotions according to these lovely dogs. Which dog are you today? So Pagiano, could you help me please and write the numbers?
Yeah, I did. I'm probably number 7 because I have lots of things to finish today. So I feel like that dog, but he probably feels very happy from running around and playing. But I'm like, in Ukrainian, we have this phrase, when our tongue is on our shoulder from doing lots of things during a short period of time. So I'm probably closer to number 7. Yeah.
So thank you for sharing your feelings and emotions. So, and could you read the numbers from the chat room?
Yeah, we have 7, 8, 4, 9. Yeah, so lots of different numbers. Somebody said more 1 than 3. Yeah, so like not totally like shocked, but not angry, and so on and so on. 9, 1, 8, 8. I didn't notice the hairstyle for number 8. So yeah, my cat looks similar to the dog at number 8 when she wakes up from a loud noise, and she has like the hairs on her head stand up sometimes. So yeah, probably my cat resembles number 8 the most.
Okay, thank you for your help. Maybe colleagues, maybe someone can share your feelings and emotions. So, have we got any volunteers?
Let me share my emotions. I have already done my task today and I am number 9.
You're happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Thank you. So, maybe someone else? No?
They are sharing numbers in the chat box, but yeah, they can't turn on the microphones because our format of the event is not letting them do that, but they share in the chat box all of the numbers.
So, thank you for those who shared your feelings and emotions, but I wish you to be always in high mood, like the dog in the picture under the number 6. So, this conference is held on the eve of St. Valentine's Day, so I wish you love for our profession, love to kids, and self-love. I want love makes your everyday brighter and all your dreams come true. So, and now I'd like to start my main body of speech with the proverbs. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you become. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. Active learning is the best way to master English. So, and getting kids involved in learning and engaging ways is key to making education enjoyable and effective. Here are some creative strategies. Hands-on activities, so cooking and baking. When we learn some topics about cooking some dishes, so we can just try to make some dishes using some vocabulary, using some grammar structures and something like this. Gamification, online learning games, so like Kahoot, Wordwall, learning apps, Duolingo, and something like this, some interactive ads, storytelling and role-playing, so story, music and dancing, so and something like this. So art projects, dance movement. So grammar is the foundation of every language. And learning it will help you speak, write, and understand English more clearly. It's like the rules of the game. Once you know them, you can play smoothly. So, and I used these phrases from Wikipedia. So, and today we'll explore the basics of grammar and why it is important to our English journey. So, and I want you to type the answer to this question. Have you ever tried to say something, but the words just didn't come out right? And what was the reason of this? So, dear colleagues, maybe 1, 2 words. Have you ever tried to say something, but the words just didn't come out right? Any ideas? So maybe one only word. Write in the chat room, please. So, and I want Panyana help me, please, to read the answers.
Yeah. Pani Miroslava says lack of practice. Pani Tatiana says bad memory, and we are waiting for others. But from my own experience, I will turn on my camera also, so you can all see me. Hello. Sometimes I overthink too much the word that I would like to use. Yeah, and I like dig myself deeper, yeah, into this well, where I'm looking for a word and I'm grasping it by the tail, but I can't like say it outright. But sometimes, yeah, I like to think that I overthink about things. Pani Angelica says lack of speaking practice. Pani Sofia says stress, emotions, misunderstanding. Pani Yulia says when I want to make a long sentence with plenty of clauses, I get lost in the end because I don't remember what I was saying in the beginning. Pani Svetlana says my thoughts were quicker than my tongue. Yeah, good explanation. I agree here too. Sometimes our thoughts run wild and we just can't catch up with words. If I see any more comments, I will let you know.
Okay, so thank you for your help and thank you, colleagues, for your typing in the chat room as for this question. So, and all of your answers are right. So a great number of different ideas from you. So lack of practice, maybe lack of knowing vocabulary, grammar, and something like this. Yes. So, and if the theme of my speech is using grammar, so, and without grammar, our words would be a little messy. So grammar gives us the structure to express ourselves correctly. Without grammar, our words really will be like a mess maybe in the room. So, and just like building a house, you need a strong structure. Grammar is that structure. So, and when we start learning some grammar material with our students, so, and we can use these bricks of Lego. So, and firstly, we can try to build our house with our learners. So brick to brick, step by step, just to show our students that grammar is very useful. And when learners get acquainted so with the foundation, with the strong foundation of this house built with bricks of Lego, I think that then they'll understand that it's really very important to learn grammar structure, to learn grammar material, and to use it correctly. So, with good grammar, your communication will be smooth and confident. Grammar is the logic of speech. Even its logic is the grammar of reason. So the Richard Chenevix-Trench said this word that really, so if we know grammar structure, we can make the logical structure of our speech. So, and it means grammar helps our words make sense, just like logic helps our thoughts make sense. So, and how do we learn grammar? So, just some steps for us, which methods we can use just to learn grammar. So, but before Pani Yana got acquainted with these apps like WordWall and like learning apps that we can use just to practice our vocabulary, our grammar. So, and if I am an active participant of the pilot project, I would like to say that it's very important and it's very useful to use these apps at the English lessons. Our students can remember and understand some grammar structures more quicker. So, and these apps, these interactive apps are useful for using and for more practice in the future. So, and if we speak about the first step, to learn sentence structure, how words are arranged to form a proper sentence. So, I took some examples with games. Arranging words to form proper sentences in different tenses. So, and here you can see some words with the tenses past simple, past progressive, and a combination of these sentences. So, and it's the simplest example how we can learn some grammar structures and help our learners to understand them better. So, firstly, we are going to learn some structure of using subject, verb, some auxiliary verbs, and something like this, and then we can form some sentences with these words using some tenses. So, and also you can see some examples of forming sentences in different tenses. So, and we pilot the book, students' book and workbook, full blast 8. So we pilot it from the 5th grade, and it's the third year of experience of working with the students' book and workbook with our learners. So, and if we speak about the second step, to read simple English books or articles to see how grammar is used in context. So this student's book contains many different articles and extracts from original books, which learners can read, understand, answer the questions, and it's very important while reading these articles and extracts from books, find some sentences with a certain grammar material. So if we learn, for example, the past simple tense, we can read this article, we can just find the verbs that are used in the past simple tense. We can find the verbs that are regular, that are irregular. So we can find some marker words that can help us form the sentences in the past simple tense. So we can underline these regular verbs, constructions of using this grammar material and marker words with our learners, just to revise and to remember better the correct structure of this or that tense. So, and you can see some examples. So a tale, the extract of the tale of Robin Hood, and the grammar material was using the past simple and the past progressive. So in one sentence, that's why we can find these sentences in this extract of a tale with our learners also. So the next, the third step, how to master tenses. So practice writing every day, write 3 sentences. So we can propose our learners to use stickers, so maybe to use some other colorful sheets of paper and write every day 3 sentences on their sheets of paper. So the first sentence in the present tense, the second sentence in the past tense, and the third sentence in the future. So if we learn any topic, so reading for pleasure, maybe some adventure story, hobbies, traveling, and something like this, we can propose to write 3 sentences every day using each tense, in present, in past, and in future. So we can ask our learners to read their sentences at the lesson. So if they want, they can do it. So maybe they can just send you a photo of their sentences. Maybe you can see their sentences, something on the door of the fridge, or maybe something like this, with the help of these stickers. So it's very interesting. especially if we practice this kind of writing these 3 sentences with the students who are in the 5th grade or in the 6th grade. So it's very interesting. Watch and listen. Pay attention to how tenses are used in real conversations, shows or podcasts. Ask and answer questions. Try asking and answering in different tenses. Practicing tenses is key to speaking English fluently. So, and here you can see some slides with examples of some tasks from the workbook for class 8. So, how we can master tenses with the help of different tasks. Answering the questions, so forming them, so write and speak when we use some grammar structures, so in real life with the help of our tongue, yes, when we try to speak some sentences, maybe some short stories and something like this. So the 4th step that can help us to learn and improve grammar material, active listening. So it's very important. When you listen carefully, you can hear how grammar is used in real conversations. So, and really this audios from this workbook for BLAS gives really great audio, so that are connected with real conversations, with real life. So they are very interesting, really, and they like very much. Our students are fond of listening to them because the stories are really interesting. So when you speak, you put those grammar rules into action. The more you listen and speak, the more automatic correct grammar becomes. When you practice listening, you open up new doors to influence. So active listening means paying close attention to how people use grammar when they speak. So, and this will help you understand sentence structures, tenses, and other grammar points in real life conversations. So, and the 4th step, role-playing conversations. So, it's also this kind of improving and learning some new grammar structures. So it's a fun and effective way to practice speaking. By imagining different situations, you can practice using different types of grammar and combine them into real stories, into role-playing conversations. So making up some dialects, making up some stories, using some great real-life pictures that you can see in this slide. So we can get acquainted with different animals before making up stories, so and something like this. We can pick a scenario, so talking about our day, hobby, so, and practice conversation with friends. Our learners can practice with classmates, maybe with some members of the family, so they can practice with their parents. Also, many parents know the English language. They can support conversation with their kids. That's why they can practice these dialogues, so with their members of the family, maybe with classmates and something like this. So, okay. And at the end of my speech, I want you to give some issues of feedback. So you can use this QR code that you can see on the screen. So, and I can give a link. So just some seconds. I try to give a link. So, So, dear colleagues, you can follow the link. You can use the Padlet board, and I want you to share some issues of feedback.
Yeah. Also, dear colleagues, remember that you can share your feedback in the chat box. We also are open to feedback in the chat box. So yeah, maybe you can share your own experiences in making sure that your students are interested in learning grammar. Yeah, maybe you have your own experiences that worked for you. So also share them in the chat box with us. But it will take a few moments because, yeah, while we are talking, others need to type their answers, their feedback. So it will take a few moments to do that.
So, does this link work?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
I
it
just
works.
followed the link. Yeah. And yeah, I see some comment. I see a comment from Pani Oksana on your Padlet.
So I can show this Padlet board, yes, and we can see some issues of feedback.
Yes.
So, can you see?
Yes.
So maybe the top topic, your wishes.
Yeah, I can see that other people, the bubbles are going, yeah, the other participants are writing their feedback. So yeah, it takes a few moments to do that, yeah, because while the link goes through, while you type, while everything happens.
So yes, it needs some time just to do this task, to cope with this task.
Yeah, I already see lots of thank yous. Maybe you should refresh the page because I see lots of thank yous for your speech, for your advice. So yeah, I see lots of messages on your board right now. So yeah, and I also see lots of thank yous in the chat box from our listeners today. So yeah, thank you so much, Pani Yulia. Thank you for being the first one to take this torch, sort of, yeah, to agree that you agreed to speak during our mini conference today. And thank you for doing your best by working with those textbooks, with those materials that we hope will provide students the best experience possible. And yeah, thank you.
So thank you for you that you give our teachers the opportunity of working with different materials. So with these workbooks and with these students' books. Thank you for invitation for this conference to you.
Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you so much, Пані Юлія, Пані Ольга. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I will again share my screen, and I will show for everyone how you can access the materials, how you can see samples of the courses for the 8th grade, and more about the internet support from us, Lingvist, on WSHO, because I had some questions in the Telegram groups. People already joined them. So thank you also for that, everyone. Let me share my screen with all of you. Okay, can you tell me in the chat box if you see my browser right now with the Lingvist publishing website open?
We can see.
Okay, thank you. So to find all of the samples of the materials for the 8th grade, what do you need to do? What are your steps? Yeah. So at the left side, we have this section, which is called Для вчителя. Yeah, and we have the English language here. You press this arrow, yeah, down, and you select середня школа NUS. Then you gain access to this page right here with our secondary courses and, of course, all of the additional resources, yeah, the test booklets, the grammar books, and, of course, let's not forget, yeah, about Prepare Around the World and its brother or sister around English-speaking countries, which you can also use no matter what your sorry, again, my tongue is running ahead of my brain. What's your main course that you use in secondary school? Yeah, synonyms work wonders. And it's full of many tasks for reading, for listening, for writing. You can also use it to create projects with your students about many different countries, be it English-speaking, non-English speaking ones also. And again, it doesn't depend on your main course that you use, be it Full Blast or be it Prepare. It doesn't matter. Because it has the grammar and the vocabulary from the general topics of the model program that you have to teach your students to during starting from the 5th grade and up to the 9th grade. Okay, so for example, with Prepare, yeah, you go to the page of the course and you scroll down the page and you reach this part where we have all of the grades. Yeah, we have the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. You click on grade 8, and you will see all of the covers, yeah, for the course. Then again, you scroll down, and you see all of the samples. Not just for the textbook or the course book, however you want to call it, student's book, yeah. Also workbook, teacher's book, something that we all definitely need in our lives, yeah, because lesson plans, additional advice on how to make tasks easier or harder, yeah, some additional information that you can share with your students, many different things, all you can find right here in the teacher's book. And again, let me tell you that we will be giving free printed teacher's books if you order 20 plus original workbooks from us, from Lingvist Publishing House. Going back to this right here, yeah, the grammar, also the grammar book. You can check out the grammar pages here, yeah, so the types of tasks that you will see for more additional practice for your students. And again, not just writing tasks, but also speaking, yeah, reading, many different types. Test book, same here. So test book, your best friend with creating tests for your students, yeah, or not looking very hard at all, because all of the tests are already ready to use for you. And about the internet support, yeah. So right here, you have this button, which is called інтернет-підтримка до курсу. You click on it, and it will send you to the Всеукраїнська школа онлайн. You need to be able to access this internet support. You need to be registered on VSHO. I think Pani Yulia and Pani Olga will tell you that it's very easy to register. Yeah, it doesn't require a lot of additional information. Basically, you just need to fill out your name, surname, your place of work, if I remember correctly, yeah, and just some general information that you need to fill out when you register for any website, yeah, that you use. And you can look through the resources. So the parent support, yeah, the page that everybody was questioning, why did we give this to the parents? Because these pages, be it prepare or be it full blast, they will be present in the textbook, in the course book. They are staying at the end of the course book, where your students will be able to see the words, the translations, everything. So that's why we, in this internet support, we called it the parent support, yeah? Підтримка для батьків. Because sometimes, more often than not, parents studied English, but they did it a long time ago, and they don't remember the words, or maybe they remember how the word looks in English, but they don't remember how it is translated, yeah? And to not go around looking for trouble, they can use this page here. And yeah, everything is staying right here. Also, something that I promised to share with you. Let me give you a second to download the page, my Facebook page that I want to share with you also. Okay, let me know if you see the Facebook on your screens. Okay, I see.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, thank you everyone. So I told you all about the possibility of gaining універсальний щоденник спостережень. Yeah? So you can find this post on our Facebook page, Lingvist Facebook page, and we shared some useful information about teacher's book. Yeah, what should you use it for? What you can use it for? And yeah, you have this option here. Yeah, a bonus. Leave a comment about your expectations for the 8th grade and receive the notebook, yeah, that you can use throughout secondary school. I can see, yeah, that lots of people have shared their comments, and I know for sure that our manager has been sending out the notebook to all of them today. Yeah, so use this opportunity to have something added to your teacher portfolio. Okay, Pani Vera says that she already got it. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you have already got it. Please also let us know if it was useful for you, if it was needed, because we are always striving on helping our teachers and providing the support that they need. Yeah. Also be on the lookout for the information about the textbook competition, because March will be coming here very, very soon. Yeah. And you know that we usually put out the information about all of the dates, yeah, that the competition will be happening, yeah, when certain parts of the competition will be going. We will be also sharing links to the presentational videos of the courses, yeah. So follow our Facebook page, follow our Telegram groups that I shared the links to in the chat box today. And yeah, let me share my screen again with all of you. I will share my whole screen, so it's easier that way. Yeah. So again, the reminder for all of you, the certificates will be sent out on February 13th, yeah? You will receive an email, you fill out the form, find your certificate, download it. Please make sure that you follow the correct link, because we, at the end of the questionnaire or the Google form, we sometimes leave 2 or maybe 3 links, because we have, for example, in January, we had 2 events, yeah, all Ukrainian webinars, and there were questions from some teachers that I couldn't find the link to my event that I attended. Okay, Пані Анжеліка, you can just type Всеукраїнська школа онлайн into Google, and it will give you the first result, or just ВШО, as you wrote it down in the comment here. It will pop up on your screen right away. Yeah, so please make sure that you follow the correct link. Usually we put the date of the event that you attended, yeah, so we put the date and even sometimes the name of the webinar, and then we give the link, yeah. Okay, so about keeping in touch, yeah, one more time, I'm sharing with you the QR codes to our Telegram groups for Prepare and for Full Blast Plus. Once again, it's not just for the 7th grade or 8th grade, it's for all the course, yeah, starting from the 5th grade up to the 9th grade, that you can find information there, yeah. Okay, and yeah, just a few more seconds to share the QR codes with you. And of course, if needed, if you can't find your certificate, if you need any help or maybe a consultation about any of the courses, or maybe anything at all, yeah, feel free to contact me, to call me, text me, write me a letter, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Thank you all for spending your 2 hours of time today with me, with Pani Olga, with Pani Yulia. Thank you for being so open to us sharing our experiences, yeah, of working with the courses, of creating those courses. Again, very big thank you to Pani Olga and to Pani Yulia, who were the first people, yeah, to get their hands on that course, on actually trying it out in real life experience, yeah, of working with the ВШО platform, because it was also an experience in itself, and it was new for all of us. I can definitely say this 100%, because even for me, when I learned how to work with ВШО, I was sometimes questioning myself if I'm doing it correctly. So yeah, thank you. Pass on to my thanks to your students also, Pani Olga and Pani Yulia, because they also do a great job at showing just how well our courses, our materials work, or maybe don't work sometimes. So yeah, tell them thank you from me too, from our publishing house, because we appreciate them just as much as we appreciate you. So yeah, thank you all. Stay safe. Yeah, stay safe. We hope for a peaceful sky above our heads, yeah, very quickly. And yeah, keep your head on a swivel when it comes to everything that is happening around you. And yeah, enjoy life. Thank you all so much. Yeah, have a good evening. Yeah, and the rest of your week also. And keep in mind that LUKU, Linguist United Conference Ukraine, is waiting for you in March 11th. I will be sharing this information with you all very, very soon. Yeah. So again, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
And I think that our students are waiting for printed materials when they will be the learners of the 9th grade.
Yeah, I can say that I'm doing my best to make sure that it will happen. I'm constantly reminding about this need that teachers and students have. And from what I know, from what I learned, it will be happening. So everything is in our hands. And I know for sure that we will do it. Okay, so thank you all again. The recording, as usual, will be available on our YouTube channel. So if you want to, you can go back and watch it one more time. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. Have a good rest of your week. And I will see you all very, very soon for our next All Ukrainian events. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you and bye. Thank you.
Bye.